We need an update from the subcommittee, the Oversight Subcommittee investigating January 6th, what the future looks like, the destruction of records and so forth, with our friend Representative Barry Loudermilk of Georgia's 11th. Representative Loudermilk, how are you, sir?
Mark, I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Great. Could have been worse, Congressman. Doing great.
A new day's coming.
A new day's coming, man. Amen. By the way, what towns are in your district? I've been meaning to ask this. Major towns.
Yeah, I did have part of Atlanta, but with redistricting, I moved north. I have Marietta, Cartersville, Jasper. It's a good mix. I do have the Atlanta Braves Stadium, so
well, that helps.
That's a plus. Yeah,
especially when I'm a Phillies fan, but that's a whole other story, Congressman. But nonetheless, tell us what's going on and how you see under the Republican majority, the committee proceeding. I mean, this stuff about destroying records, obviously Liz Cheney's very nervous about this.
Obviously, I mean, you wouldn't be asking for, or the president wouldn't be suggesting giving pardons to all these people if they were totally innocent. I mean,
true.
And so they did destroy records. I mean, it's there. Yes, we did have some. Yes, they sent some away to presumably keep us from getting access to them. But because of the diligent work of my incredible team, we were able to get those. But there are documents that were destroyed. And predominantly is every video of every interview, deposition, and transcribed interview that they did under oath. Those are gone. And those are very important. And so they cannot say they didn't delete records. They may not be deleted, but I don't know where they are, and no one seems to know where they are.
Do you think you'll get help? I mean, I think you will from the Department of Justice under Attorney General Pam Bondi. I mean, here's the problem. I know the speech and debate clause, members of Congress are immune. People are bringing that up. But they're not immune if records are being destroyed that actually could help somebody, like a co-defendant in this January 6th case and so forth, and they knew it could help somebody, but they wanted to destroy records so they could withhold this information or this evidence for this person to use in their defense. Isn't that important?
It is very important, and that's where I think it could be criminal. Okay, definitely violation of House rules because these are House documents. They're property of the United States government, specifically the House of Representatives. The Select Committee worked for the House and fell under House rules, and all of that information was supposed to be maintained. But the biggest issue with these videos, and the reason I think they destroyed them, is because of what they did to Stefan Passantino, who was Cassidy Hutchinson's original attorney. You see, he was representing Cassidy, and then she starts back-channeling, as we recently revealed, that she was back-channel communications directly with Liz Cheney without her attorney knowing it, which is a major violation. But after they started talking, she needed to change her story because, obviously, she wasn't giving Liz what Liz really wanted, and they had to have a reason why she changed her story. Otherwise, she perjured herself either in the beginning or the end. So they laid it on the shoulders of Stefan Passantino, basically claiming he told her to lie. The proof that he never did was in the video of their third transcribed interview, their third deposition. And the way we even found out they existed is he called me in February of 2023 and said, look, I just need to get this video because I can clear myself, because what Liz Cheney did is not only did she accuse him of lying, she got 30-something other attorneys and judges to file ethics violations with the bar to try to have him disbarred in Georgia and D.C. Now, he's been totally exonerated, and the information that we have recently uncovered that there was the back channel communication going on, and this isn't just we're suspecting it. I have the text, and we released the text to the media where Liz Cheney and Cassidy Hutchinson were talking to each other. And so this is why I think they got rid of all the videotapes. Because of that, they had to pin this on the shoulders of Stefan, and they literally tried to ruin his life and his career over this. This is how ruthless these people are. And I do believe they need to be held accountable. And you're right. I think the Department of Justice, the reason I say it's a new day is Whether this investigation continues on now, I'm trying to meet with the Speaker to discuss what level we need to continue doing and how we're going to do it. I think we need a select committee at this point to dig a little deeper, especially into the security failures here at the Capitol and some issues going on with some of the Capitol Police and other organizations here.
Well, let me ask you this, Congressman, before we run out of time. A select committee, would it have independent subpoena power to have somebody like Liz Cheney or even current members who are on this committee testify?
Yes.
Somebody knows what the hell happened to these records. They know what happened to these records. Somebody ordered them destroyed. Go ahead.
And who is that? And that's exactly right. That's why I think we do need to take it to the next level. Now, Pam Bondi and the DOJ, they can take where we've uncovered the FBI lied to Congress about the investigations of the pipe bomb. They gave false testimony. She can dig into that now. I had no faith that the current Department of Justice would do it. But some of these other things that we were still pursuing, now the executive branch can dig into those. But these things, like we're talking about right now, these missing videos, the security failures at the Capitol, these are things that legislative branch, it has to be done with Congress. And, a select committee would be the best tool that we could have where we could subpoena, we could bring people in and get some more answers and hold people accountable.
Because this January 6th thing, they've been rewriting the history. They've been lying about it. This committee, they even recommended all these criminal charges against Donald Trump. The corrupt nature of this committee really does need to be thoroughly and completely exposed. In video, there is no reason to destroy all that video unless it's a cover-up. Can you think of any other reason to destroy the video or all the rest of the material?
Because there's probably more there that exposes their narrative, which was they determined what the report was going to be in the beginning. They just wanted the evidence to match it. That's why they got rid of evidence that didn't support their narrative. And I think there's a lot more there to be learned.
You're a good man. We thank you for what you're doing. We hope you'll be able to continue to do it if I have anything to say about it. That's Representative Barry Loudermilk. Take care of yourself, brother. And thanks again for what you're doing.
God bless.
God bless.